Yep. Yes, sir. Searching. That boy team of 91.
Welcome to
She
Boise,
wait till
Idaho,
who?
set alongside the Greenbelt and the relaxing Boise River. This afternoon, fired up to bring you the iconic blue turf and the Boise State Broncos as they open another season. What a game and
Do
what
that.
potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. The Broncos will patrol.
Back with another gifted too. His first gifted in the chain.
I can't wear that blue in this field. That should be hard to see.
He'll bring it out. It's Owens.
We own that shit.
He's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down for this offense. They go to the ground. Fights off into
There we go, big dog.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players are familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback keeps it.
Why they just make the team run themselves bad? That's crazy, bro. They just make the team run bad angles like that.
Talk about hard to stop. Like, so
Right.
many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go from
They just let people run by people too much on this fucking game.
defense anymore, coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons
Man, you a safety. You're not finna get beat on no goddamn quarterback draw.
He'll bring it out. It's Riley. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. A first down for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense.
You
You can
talking about-
tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Gets open down the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Gaines. Fighting off the defender. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the option. At the 40, there he goes. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to riff off big runs like that. Defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
The Broncos are marching down the field. They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Nelson. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Running back goes in motion, trying to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Quick strike complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Runs for the tackle. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Hey, y'all Saquon right there.
That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties.
That shit right there.
The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Riley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're bringing heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. And he intercepts it in their end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
That is the easiest pick you will ever have in your life. You talk about a pick six, he returned it, made people miss. Nope. Nice play in the end zone to catch the football, get the pick, put 6 points on the board for this defense.
Coming out with it, it's Riley. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's picked off.
They just be giving people shit with the team way better, bro.
Touchdown, Aggies. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're down by 21 points. If you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true.
Time to take a shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Line gets set, first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires left. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tagged.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Gonna take a shot. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The aerial assault continues. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, fucking shit, boy.
A touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards.
Yes, sir.
He got it. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starts,
Gotta do it the same way.
and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 28 to TCU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. At midfield, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Using the quick game. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. After that last completion, it's second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
Now he's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Getting some heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Here's the handoff. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Still looking on the move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To the air on first down. Dances away from the heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box, so he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. On third down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the coverage team
What the hell?
and they'll down it just inside the 30. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Strikes the blow. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick six.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays, and turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Aggies have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it out. It's Riley. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The offense set for a first down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He has the first and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to go up top on first down. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Looking left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. Spits it out to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
The completion well past the sticks. Touchdown Broncos! What a grab and go for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The DBs will back off a bit. Back to throw, it's Jefferson. Takes the easy one to the back. And tackled there by the defense.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a 1st down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Defense playing a bail technique. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you could see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 14 to Arkansas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They can really be aggressive.
That nigga said, fuck it.
Play at 2nd and 3. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Give to the fullback. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, how about that play call? 3rd down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
You know, we talked about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And he's a real nowhere man.
I don't know why I'd be doing that.
No game land. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback will audible. Off play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Trying to escape and get it himself. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
Wide out in motion. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Looking for space. It's Owens. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Football is about adjustments. 1st half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. 2nd half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Smashes ahead. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Corner's going to give them room. They want that clock to run. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This is a designed run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Able to get 1 down to the 15.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
48, Boise State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Riley. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll run the option. And you want to talk about gang tackling.
Niggas trying to
Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Right back to him on the ground. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Trying to get to him.
Man, this shit just don't make no sense. How they just gonna block me, bro?
I think after failing
That's
on the fourth down,
crazy,
guys,
bro.
you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff
Can't
is going to
pass
have
the ball
to
for a
dig
nigga
deep to
don't
try to
fucking
find
play.
ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back
Who was
to the
that?
board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
Oh, okay. His name never be popping up.